Welcome to Pull the Pin Already, a place where average veterans come to share their
All
opinions
right.
about the world we live in. We can't guarantee you're going to like our opinions.
Well, we don't give a damn either.
I'm Jim.
I'm Ryan.
Ryan who?
You already know. The American. Say it.
Nightmare?
You want to say it? No. Never mind.
And? Oh,
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm over here. Hugh G. Moon. You might recognize me. My brother was on the last episode. His name's Minnie Moon.
oh
We're a very
God.
handsome family.
Yeah, we can tell you're in the same location too, because he must have a brick house in his house.
Brick family.
You see, that's what it is. Every time this guy changes his name, I can't even speak right.
He's a brick.
Right,
Ow.
exactly. So, welcome back to our loyal listeners, Christine and Johnny. Again, we appreciate you. I don't know. I don't think I said this on the last episode, but due to some heavy workload of employment now, I may have to post at a different time. Normally, I'm posting in the mornings, but I may have to start posting these in the evenings when I got a little more time, a little more free time. Yeah. What? What's with the weird look? Are you trying to drink some liquor or something, alcohol?
No,
Trying to hide
no.
it.
This is a dry show, Jim. This is a family show.
Look, I don't know. First of all, screw Tube. I could care less. If they ban us, block us, never ask us back, all that's going to do is move our 4 listeners to the Rumble. I don't really care. I don't think Rumble's got problems with a lot of that stuff. I think it's just got to be a crime or something. I don't know. And then
I'm
BitChute.
of age. Do I need to get carded?
Yeah, I mean, if you already got that potty mouth, what does it matter what you're drinking?
You call it
Fucking
potty
potty
mouth.
mouth.
We call it veteran. Okay. If you can't handle it, don't come to a veteran podcast because we cuss. I mean,
You can't handle the truth.
I think you're
dude,
kind of tame for some of the ones I've seen.
right. I mean, you go through basic training, you learn every curse word and shit you didn't even know existed, and it's
Right.
fun. You know.
Right. And how about when you deploy? Every
Oh,
foreign language, what's the first thing you learn? All the cuss
And
all
words.
the
they
cuss words. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Any
No.
language. What do you know?
And I
Give
tell
me
you
one.
what, they
Give me
worry
one.
about
Come on.
they worry about gays in the military. I mean, we act gay
No,
like every time you freaking turn the corner, you got some gay joke
Ryan,
or somebody. I
don't
mean,
don't don't move this from cuss to gays again.
dude, it's
Get
gets everything.
off the
There is
penis
the
stuff.
fun thing
Every
about being a
episode now we
veteran.
got penis
No,
envy.
no. The fun thing about being a veteran is there is no line you don't cross. I mean, really.
Yeah.
You tell me if I'm wrong. We don't have a
No.
filter. Like it broke somewhere in the training, and we never got it back. So it's
I
okay.
missed that, and that's why actually it's funny though. Now you look at it, that's how you can tell that they're changing the dynamics of our military. Because now you got stress cards, really soft people. You got people who think they're in the wrong gender and stuff like that. That's why I appreciate you two because I got one of each here. But I
Non-soft.
yeah, I
Jim,
think
he just
that's
said he has an erection right now. I think he should be concerned.
yeah, something about that moon does it for me. No matter what moon
Well,
it is, I
it's
get it.
huge.
But no, you're right, Ryan. And I miss that stuff because nowadays you'll be in trouble when you talk about stuff, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter Jewish or
Ah,
whatever races, didn't none of that mattered. We
nope.
all busted each other's chops.
Yeah.
And it didn't mean anything but brotherly love. I mean, matter
That,
of fact, when you got nicknames, when you got picked on, that meant you were in there,
yeah.
So it's
That's what
sad
she said.
society sucks.
That's
What's that?
he said. That's what she said. Just
Well,
not
he's
to us.
he's used to getting in there, right? Ninja-like skills, right? He was on the sniper team. Um, Anyways, I don't even know what this show's about. I mean, I'll probably need a topic or something.
I
Cause
mean, we're 5 minutes in, Jim. We need something to talk about.
Sounds like we're talking about the lack of a filter with veterans, but other than that,
oh yeah, well, sure. I
I,
mean, you could go there, but
no, I tell you what, my main thing right now is, and I guess we're going to have a topic. Let's say, just don't mess with Israel. Don't mess
go.
with Israel.
Wow, you shifted
What a
gears into Israel that quick?
Oh,
What
damn
a
right.
transition, right?
Well,
Was that crazy?
Whoa,
Right?
whoa! I don't
God,
transition anywhere. Okay, there is no transitions going on here.
Whoa.
I need to go to sick call for this whiplash.
No,
Shit.
I think it's paid for by Kamala.
I go right into Israel.
This
I,
transition is paid for by Kamala
yeah,
Harris.
right.
Yes.
Because I'm in prison.
Or you will
No,
be soon
I
talking like
guess
that.
so. But the reality is, man, all these people have been protesting for so long. It's stupid crap like that. You don't mess with Israel. Israel is an old, no holds bar, badass little country, and they have all the modern tech, and they don't give a shit who you are. You know what I mean? The reality is, and in the military term, don't mess with the Jews. They're bad. They're
Well,
badass. You
you know,
know?
let's look. The nations over there near Israel have always been that's a nonstop, everlasting war. Then they'll never stop. I mean, that's the reason I think we supported them in the first place is because it was all against one. But in the end, it's the people here. Like, I really think we have a generation, not just our military. I just think we have an entire generation who has nothing to fight for. So they start making crap up. Like they're literally
Yeah.
creating reasons to go to picket, and like you go to some of these protests and ask these people, why are you here? Oh, we're here to support this. Like, well, what's that about? Oh,
You
I
know,
don't know.
I know I brought up the protest, but I was talking more or less of Iran's a bunch of idiots for firing on Israel. I mean, don't mess with Israel. Israel is
Well, we're
not
trying to
afraid to
get
go to
off
war.
Israel because I think that's
Oh,
one thing we can't. No, I'm just kidding.
no, man. I mean, I respect Israel. I really do. And I'll tell you what, as American, I mean, in my view, America. I mean, so there's several reasons they become allies with people. You know, whether it's be you're a strong military, a strong economic partner, and you're going to bring a lot to the table at wartime. Whether you're going to be that little guy that has something we need, whether it's resources, anything else that we feel like we need to protect, because you are something we need there. But Israel is one of those ones that we want to partner with because they're badass. I'll be honest with you, man. They really are. They have
Well,
all the modern equipment.
they
They're not
should
afraid to
be
do what they have
because
to
we've
do.
gave them trillions of dollars.
We've given everybody trillions of dollars. We gave Iran millions of dollars or billions, isn't it?
I thought we
Yeah,
covered this already.
billions.
No, well,
Billions.
Iran
Yeah.
got their money released. That was Iranian money, apparently, and we just
It
held it
was
up because they were
bribe
a
money,
terror.
as you know as I do. It's a bribe money that the Democrats were
Sure,
paying in the first place. But
sure. And then I laugh at the silly people. I think we talked about it last time. I don't call them Democrats because that's not fair. But the people
well,
who say, "Well, that money was supposed to be for humanitarian stuff,"
yeah,
and they
yeah,
don't understand that. Okay, we'll just switch the coffers. We'll
yeah.
pay the humanitarian stuff with your money, and then we'll use our humanitarian money to buy missiles and fund terrorism.
You know what humanitarian stuff it did, of course. It paid for the Hamas to go in there and take back or fight Israel.
Yeah.
It paid for them to grow their arsenal of nuclear weapons so that they can ensure their safety, but they're not. They're crazy over there, so they'll wind up using them somewhere. Yeah, the good thing with Iran is that, firstly, they do have a good defense system. So those 200 missiles they fired. I think one of our ships shot down 14 or something like that. We shot out 14 rockets to help fight it, but they shot down a majority of them. They didn't kill anybody. They didn't hurt anybody. I mean, they did, but it wasn't any major injuries.
It was a 180 missiles I think Iran launched into Israel.
The difference being is now Israel's picking a target, and
Yeah.
Israel won't hold back.
And why would we be in that war? Why would we even be involved in that conflict? Like, what does that have to do with us whatsoever?
Well,
Wait a sec. I feel like we have something more important. I feel like there's an elephant in the room that needs to be addressing.
All
Okay,
right.
because I feel like what I just got from the last 2 minutes of conversation is that you said Iran got the $4 billion or whatever it
I think it was
was,
six.
because $6 billion because they were terrorists. Is that
No,
not what you
no,
said?
no. That was their
No.
money,
It was
and
their
we held
money.
it because they were terrorists or something.
So why did we give it back? Because they
Kamala and
never
them did.
stopped
Biden and them
being.
gave it back to him
No.
for
That was.
humanitarian aid.
Wait, I thought the billions of dollars got sent to Iran back. I thought that was. I thought that happened during Obama's administration. Didn't he drop like a whole pallet of cash?
He
Like,
did. He did. Yes.
Yeah, but I thought that money was frozen till recently.
It wasn't just frozen. Trump stopped the payments on it and kept the money.
So he stopped the payment. Yeah, he stopped letting
He
Iran
stopped
take their
paying
own
them.
money though.
Yeah, well, it wasn't their own money to begin with. It was their money because Obama gave it to them. I don't think that
Right.
was their money.
So I think yes, I think Obama authorized it and started sending them pallets of money, and then I think Trump froze it.
Yeah, and
And
Kamala
then
released it.
they Kamala Biden or Obama again. Obama released it.
Yeah. No,
Or
I mean,
Biden. Oh,
I'm just
Biden.
like, I mean, if I got to be a terrorist to get $6 billion, I will, jihad my happy ass to the Middle East to go pick up a check.
You do not understand what they have to do for that money, dude. You're gonna be making love to them virgins, I think.
yeah,
You're not dissuading me from anything here.
Not-
I mean,
but not here.
Yeah. Nope.
I mean,
We haven't seen any video of these virgins yet.
I mean,
No,
that's,
I mean that is a crooked. The
it
whole
doesn't
thing is
matter. Their
crooked.
faces are all covered anyways.
Over there, they could be dudes too, right? You don't know.
That's true. That's true. Girly boys.
Or wait. Do the holes feel different? Do they?
Who you asking? I mean, Nate, come back on.
Oh,
oh,
I'm gonna tell Nate that one.
oh,
That's dirty. That's dirty. Nate's not even
oh.
here.
I know, right? Because he can't respond. That's a good way to put
That's
it.
it. I see where you're going. I'm gonna let him know, and Nate's gonna be like little Israel on your Armenian ass.
No, I mean it's. I really feel strongly that all these people messing with Israel, they're going to find out the hard way that Israel is just one of those countries you can't do that with. They've already told Joe Biden, "Go fuck yourself." I mean, good God, what are they going to say to anybody else?
I
Hmm.
mean,
Yeah, you got
did Joe
to
even
come with a
understand that
ceasefire.
sentence?
Do what?
Did Joe even understand that sentence?
No. I'm sure he didn't. I mean, he's like,
He
well,
smile and
maybe,
nod.
yeah. He's like, I just did in the bathroom. I'm good. My hands are sticky, you know. But I mean, he's a freaking. Every time he come out with some kind of, oh, we need a ceasefire. You got a ceasefire. They come back and say no. I mean, they're telling America no, and then we're still funding. We're still sending troops. So we're still sending not troops.
So-
I'm sorry, ships over there to protect everything coming in. So who's going to stop Israel? Nobody.
Well,
don't
so
listen-
Ryan, let me take this another direction because this will make it a little more controversial, a little more exciting.
Okay.
Because if you ever go to our BitChute channel, BitChute kind of goes. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it goes around the world, and that was we posted on that so that they couldn't censor us all on these American stuff, and all the FBI and the CIA can watch us now. But if you
Hi,
go on
guys.
that, if you go on that channel, most of the comments we get on there are usually anti-Semitic. And I mean
That's ridiculous.
hardcore anti-Jewish stuff. In fact, recently on one of the videos, guy said, I think when we were talking about leaving to go to Canada, the comment was something like, "Well, you guys can stay and be controlled by the Jews" or something. He said, and I mean, like, what I'm saying here is I don't want to dismiss this because we've had high profile. Who was it? Jay-Z? Who's the one that talked about the Jews controlling
Mel
Hollywood?
Gibson.
Yeah, that was Jay-Z, I think. Yeah, I
Was it
believe you're right.
Jay-Z or well,
think it
maybe
was
more than
Jay-Z.
just Jay-Z?
And
But-
Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson he got canceled for a long time for his anti-Semitic rant. Didn't he get pulled out of a car for drunk driving and just went off on Jews for like 45 minutes on cop camera or something? This is a number of years ago.
Yeah, I don't remember. But again, there's several instances of, hey Ryan, you notice your name tag's coming up? Oh, is it? Oh, I couldn't tell. But there's several instances of. But my point is there any validity to that? That's why Israel has so much money and power because they have a lot of American influence who are Jewish in very powerful positions.
Yeah, you know what?
I mean, how many Jewish presidents can you name, Jim?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know. Could they be Jewish like Kamala is black? Like, could they just be, called Jew? Because Jewish isn't just born in, it's a nationality and a ethnicity, right? Or a religion. It's not an ethnicity.
Right.
It's a nationality and a religion,
Correct.
right? It's confusing, but whatever. My grandfather was Jewish.
Oh, how come you didn't make it into the Adam Sandler song? You're famous.
Yeah.
No. My father wasn't my real
Hey,
father. So
I
he
got
broke the chain.
1% Congo.
Well, we believe that, but that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. So,
I mean, even does your grandfather being Jewish? Jesus.
well, at least if Jewish, we're talking about Jewish.
You want to throw that
God.
in there? I mean, goodness gracious.
Do you want to get back on penis size? Is that what you want? You're trying to find a way back into the penis realm?
Well, they're circumcised.
Wow.
Dude, oh my gosh.
Why
I
is
went
it
there-
that every
hey,
time
My
somebody
body,
again,
my choice.
Again, no limit.
You
No
know
filter.
what? There's a lot of pissed off people, boys in this world. Their body, their choice. They didn't get a lot of choices back then.
Yeah.
Now they're
Genital
becoming girls.
mutilation is not cool.
That's crazy, man. We should start a movement. Guys against circumcision. No, that really wouldn't matter.
I never understood.
You just, gas.
Sorry, go ahead.
I would buy a T-shirt that says gas.
to go around back to your comment about people making comments about Jews and if Jews run Hollywood, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Who cares? And maybe that's where they get a lot of their money from. Great, good for them. They figured out a loophole. Donald Trump did too.
Well,
Not mad at him either. But
so
I mean, the reality is I don't look at that kind of stuff. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care where you come from. That's not my business. I don't give a shit. It doesn't change who you are as a person most of the time. Even the fanatics that we fought in Afghanistan, I could give a shit that they were Muslim. They were shooting at me.
but let me
You know?
ask you though, Ryan, because is there a point in time when a group like white people, right, have too much control? And the reason I'll throw this out there like this, like, so do you not think that all the Arab Muslim people from all the countries that are trying to kill us moving into Michigan is going to be a problem at some point? Do you not think that's going to be a problem because they're going to change the culture in Michigan and then change the leadership in Michigan? Then so
So you're
is there
trying
a
to say they're
point?
going to come up with Islamic law over there in Michigan? Is that what you're going for?
They already do.
Why Michigan?
Well, I know they don't
Dearborn, I
because my
think.
dad lives there. But
Dearborn, Michigan. They already have places where the cops don't go.
they have places in Atlanta the cops don't go.
Well,
Doesn't mean.
that's for different. That's
I mean,
different.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that they don't have a legal ability to go there. You're by saying it's changed into Islamic law that the cops can't go in there legally.
Yeah, because they do. They run they take care of it. It's almost like the Indian land, the Native American, where they take care of their own. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Is
I
there a
promise you
point?
after this, I'm gonna call my dad and find out what's going on in Dearborn because I haven't heard that about it. I mean, he lives up in God, what's it called? Freaking crap, I forgot it. My mom
I
lived in
thought all of Michigan
Kalamazoo.
was crap.
No, man, Michigan's gorgeous. I love Michigan. Go blue.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is. It's a gorgeous place to live. It's same as Ohio. It's just gorgeous. I mean, it's all farmland, a lot of farmland. What?
I thought they were eating dogs and cats in Ohio. I'm really
Oh
confused.
no. Well, I mean, they may be in certain cities, but there's a lot of farms out there.
Look,
Either way.
all my family's from Ohio, so I've been just murdering that joke for like a month or better. Yeah.
Yeah, my grandparents. I lived in Toledo for a little while. My grandparents and all them from Toledo. So I love
So
going there.
so let me. This is just the first one. I just Google searched and pulled this up. It says Dearborn, Michigan, a visit to the first Arab majority city in the U.S.
Okay.
So when you say Arab majority, sure, you can, whatever you want. The largest mosque in North America, first USC to make Eid a paid holiday. So they're changing the culture.
What
So
is
maybe
Eid?
okay.
I've never even heard of that.
So
I'm
you
sure
get what
it's a
I'm
Muslim
saying?
holiday, but yeah, I get what you're saying. But you're saying that the cops can't legally go there because they've changed the laws where they can. I mean, it's still America. FBI still could go there anytime they want. DA is going to go there when they want. There's still federal laws that protect the whole
And you bet your
country.
sweet ass the ATF's going to go in there
You're
if they
darn
feel
right.
like they need to.
Yeah.
Well, again,
Hey, don't think they won't shoot a mosque.
it's not that I'm per se doubting that they could or not, but I'm thinking they wouldn't because of exactly what we're talking about, the sensitivity of, being racist and all this stuff. But at some point, this is the original point of my question. At some point, is there a point where it's too much because it's changing the culture of this country?
Well, you're talking about two different things, okay? You're talking about hating a group because they are a religion or whatever they are, or you're talking about them not simulating to the American dream.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about hating
I mean,
anything.
yeah,
I
I
didn't
know
say
you're not.
I
I'm saying
hate
you.
these
I know.
people.
I'm not saying you. I'm sorry. I'm saying you're talking about two different things. You were
Right.
talking about people posting on there about Jews running Hollywood, and oh, you're going to stick around with Jews. I mean, that's one thing. That's just hating people for who they are, and
Well,
compared to them coming here and not adopting our
because
practices, that's a
because
whole
it's a
other
loyalty.
thing.
It's a loyalty thing. It's not even assimilation to say like you've got people in Congress and that who was the one that said was it Kamala Harris? What they had somebody had loyalty to Haiti and stuff before it was one of those squad members I think talking about their loyalty to Haiti. Like you come to our country, your loyalty should be to this country.
That I agree with, 100%.
Whether you're assimilating now or in 3 years or it takes you 15 years, your loyalty should lie somewhere. So that's my point when I'm talking about the Jewish community is if your loyalty is Israel first, it's no different than a whole town of Muslim people saying, no, the Muslim Arab way of wherever we came from is what's important. At what
I
point?
mean, I'll tell you right now,
No,
first and foremost, my loyalty goes to my family.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, if the U.S. government were to come into my house and try to inflict something upon me and my family that was not in my family's best interest, I would tell the U.S. government to fuck off.
Yeah, exactly.
And
You,
and I understand this is going to be on the internet, and I'm probably going to end up on some FBI watch list,
You already
whatever.
are.
We already
But
are.
but I mean, that's just it. I mean, I don't begrudge them for having their own town and living
Yeah.
their own way. I mean, the United States of America has been a melting pot, since its inception. I mean, there were times during, the First World War where they were worried about, German immigrants in the US. There were, some 600
Well,
German language newspapers in the United States
the Second
in
World War, they put them in
1918.
internment camps. You're right. Yeah,
Well,
for
not Germans, just just
Yeah.
the
the Japs.
Japanese
Yeah, I
people.
knew.
They didn't
Japanese.
put any white people in there
No,
because,
they didn't.
um, but I mean, if you look at, the total fighting force of the United States in World War II, like you're saying, and you take away all the Italian Americans and German Americans that were a part of that fighting force, and shit, more than a third of your people are gone.
Well, but that's my point, though. My point is, it wasn't about race. It wasn't about religion. It was about American. It was about this new idea of freedom and that we all created in this country. So if you're coming here and you're not subscribing to that, you should be in every country you subscribe to it.
I hate to. I don't
I
think
mean, what
anybody
about
behind
Dearborn
Hollywood is
is
doing
making
that.
you feel like they're not subscribing to the American ideology, though?
I thought I just showed you the article.
Because they have a big mosque and they want a Muslim holiday. I mean, you get Christmas off, don't you?
Yeah, but that's I
But
mean
there
that's
they call
not
it winter holiday now.
including. Yeah, that's not including. They're creating their own city for their own people. It's no different than even where I was in Jersey. You go to a certain town and nobody speaks English. They all speak Spanish. That's not assimilating. That's not America first. They're just there doing what they did in some other country.
Yeah,
They're
I
not
mean,
doing
I'm with you on it. I agree. They should assimilate to the American ideology. That I mean, putting America first. When you're here, you become a citizen. You're an American.
Okay,
That
but if World War III pops off tomorrow and you go into Dearborn and ask those people, "Hey, are you willing to go fight?" Are you not going to take them because your
no,
town
no,
is?
no.
No, are they? First
I
question is,
mean,
are they going to go?
I think they would.
You think so?
Yeah, because there's a reason why they're doing what they're doing here. Because they couldn't do what they're doing where they came from. If they could have done it there, they would have done it there. But they couldn't. That's why they're here
Well,
doing it.
I disagree with you on that one. I do disagree with that one because they can make a mosque there. They celebrate these holidays there. If they're and depending on how much that they're bringing the Muslim culture there, the Islamic law there. I mean, they may be walking around in the same face mask that they walk around with any other Muslim country. I don't know. I'm not saying from experience. I don't know, but I'm saying that they can do it there. They come here because there's more economic opportunities here than there are over there, and we know that.
Yeah.
I mean, from all
So
the
you think they could have built the largest mosque in North America, wherever it was that they came from,
yeah.
without the economic prosperity that they got here?
Man, how much money did we give them to build mosques over there when we were there?
Well,
Oh, I don't
again,
know.
this
We
is
give them
media.
billions.
That was above my pay grade.
Yeah,
This is media, so I don't know whether, it's hard to tell what's true, what's not, but I did see the videos of this problem right here. You had people protesting in Michigan chanting death to America with no consequences. I mean, maybe, I don't know, somebody denounced them here and there to save face, but that's what I'm talking about. That may be even a minority of people there in Michigan, but if that grows,
but that's a
when does
double-edged
that
sword,
become a
though.
problem?
It can never be a problem. That's the double-edged sword of it, right? We're America, freedom of speech. You
Right.
can say that. You can burn the flag in the street. That's the double-edged sword of it. Whether they
Yeah,
believe it.
if you want to be able to sit here and talk all the shit that you're talking right now, they have to be able to say whatever they want
Yeah.
on their end.
Right.
Yeah, and that's my point. Is like I'm not against them saying what they want to say. I'm not against any of that stuff. I'm just asking if there's a
But they're
breaking
probably on
point.
an FBI watch list too.
Can
I don't know, dude.
Does
There's a lot of
anybody
people
else?
that's skirt the system.
Does anybody else feel like Walt's on this call? I mean, like we're going like this direction, then this direction. We're pulling this way, this way, this way.
That's what happens
I
when
feel
you don't
like
start
Walt.
with a topic. But we're going
Right.
to end this call anyway because it's
Yeah.
gone way too far anyway. I don't even know if I can come up with a headline for this one. We'll call it Circumcision Moon.
Just say talking shit.
Moon circumcision. All right. Anyways, thank you, gentlemen, for joining me again. Hope to see you here on the next episode. Thank you all for tuning in. Like, share,
Johnny and
subscribe.
Christine, you guys are awesome. Thank you.
Yes. Like, share, subscribe. Send us all your money, whatever, to our awesome website with the donation link that's hooked up to nowhere. And until then, Godspeed.
And pop a top.
I'm still doing my explosion. I don't care. That's my thing.
Hey.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.